level through once and forget. So at the end of the day, Warcraft Reborn has a lot of things going for it. On the pro side, I'm really intrigued by the direction they're taking with draft style talents in a vanilla/classic setting. That alone changes the way classes play. And if it's done right, it could give us far more build variety than we've seen before. And the Mystic Enchantments, that's another system that I'm intrigued by. There's no doubt in my mind that this system is better than what we got with Season of Discovery, which was just messy and really poorly executed, I'd say. I also like that they've expanded the open world and made exploration matter again with rare items, world-forged loot, and secrets scattered across Azeroth. That's the kind of thing Classic Plus players crave, and I'll give them credit for account-wide reputations and achievements. That's one of those changes that just makes sense. It's really alt-friendly and nobody wants to grind the same reps over and over again. But there are also a lot of cons. I'm not sure I actually like all the difficulty settings for dungeons and raids. Personally, on this point, I'd rather see them do what they did in Season of Discovery, which add a token at the end of each dungeon, so you still progress towards your dungeon sets, even if you don't get any loot. Stacking 4 difficulty settings, that feels a bit excessive. And I actually don't think they have any new zones added to the game. So Hydial is off, Vilneas is off. You're not gonna see any of these new zones as we do in Turtle WoW, for example. We're not gonna see those here on Ascension. At least not in the beginning. Maybe they'll add that later on, but I doubt it, because they do intend, I think, to progress into the Burning Crusade and then further into Wrath of the Lich King. So they do plan on introducing, I think they plan on introducing flying mounts, of course, and all of that, which is not something I necessarily am a fan of. And level scaling is another one of them. We'll have to see how this works. It could be nice to keep the whole world more relevant and keep it more challenging, but it could also as easily flatten progression and rob you of that sense of getting stronger as you level. And then there's resilience and PvE and PvP power, separating players into PvEers or PvPers, which I think is losing that gear freedom that makes vanilla PvP so much fun in the first place. I'm definitely going to try the server. It looks ambitious. I think some of the things are really hit the nail on the head. But is it going to be my home long term? I'm not so sure. It really depends on how all these systems feel in practice, if they click, or if there's pay to win or not. One thing I'd love to see is add resilience maybe on all gear. That could fix some of the PvP and PvE separation issues and give PvPers some more gear freedom, because if you force me to choose, I'm going to choose PvP over PvE, but I don't want to, and I don't have time to farm 2 separate sets and constantly have them updated. So I'm gonna feel forced into PvP, which in my opinion is only experiencing half of the game. I think a lot of Classic Plus, now I know this isn't strictly a Classic Plus server, but I think this is the crowd that they're going for. This is probably not really what people want from a Classic Plus, but I think they're trying to get some of those people that came from Season of Discovery, that Classic Plus crowd. That's the hype right now, and they want to capitalize on that with this server. But I think it with all the systems and all this, so many overwhelming features, it risks collapsing under its own weight. Many of these systems are retail systems, and I think a lot of people, they crave that simplicity. If you're somebody who really enjoyed Season of Discovery, I think you're gonna enjoy this one as well. I think you're gonna enjoy Warcraft Reborn. But if you hated Season of Discovery, I am not sure. I don't actually think that this is gonna be something for you, because this is pretty much Season of Discovery on steroids. Either way, I'll be there when it launches to test it out. I'll be making more videos on this, and I'm looking forward to see how things actually play out. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please like and subscribe if you want to watch more Classic Plus content. Of course, I'm covering Turtle WoW, Project Epoch, and also Ascension, and whenever Blizzard pulls their head out of their asses and give us a Classic Plus, I'll also be covering that. But that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.